Welcome back to the Learning Lab. Today's episode is called Scaling Success. Today we're going to be discussing the growing concern over gambling ads and their impact on individuals, particularly those struggling with the addiction. Today we'll be welcoming a guest that will help us get a better insight on this topic. But before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe for more from our channel. Next episode, we're going to be talking about students' mental health and explore the science behind happiness and resilience. Welcome to our first guest, a person who isn't scared to talk about her addiction, Vanessa Johnson.
Hello, everyone, and it's actually not an addiction, so...
Anyways, we are also going to be joining by two specialists named Dr. M and Dr. D. From what I'm reading, they are specialists in both addiction and mental health recovery.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, thank you for having us.
Today, we would love to hear from our guest, Vanessa Johnson, so please open us up on it.
So, a little bit about me. I started gambling when I was pretty young after being introduced to it by some friends who saw it all over social media. I started doing it with them here and there, and then gradually I started doing it on my own. And it wasn't like I had a problem or anything. Honestly, everyone talks about these addicts, like, please be so for real. I was just betting here and there. It's really not a big deal. Like, who doesn't throw a bet on a game every once in a while? Celebrities stay posting their bets all over social media, like Drake posting on Instagram about his expensive bets on the app Stake, acting like it's some sort of like cool thing to do. So I thought, why not? It's all over the place. Sports betting ads, flashy casinos, literally everyone is doing it. These ads honestly don't make me want to gamble more, they're just there. So I placed a few bets. It wasn't a problem. People say gambling is addictive, but honestly, it's just for fun. I wasn't hooked. It's just a part of the culture now. And if you ask me, I think a lot of people are over-exaggerating, especially the people on this podcast.
I will give some context to that. So there has been a rise in gambling ads that have caused many to develop a gambling addiction. Ads for gambling appear about every 3 seconds, and this results in a mass exposure and ultimately causes many to indulge in this gambling addiction. Now, I will open it up with one of the therapists who would like to talk.
So, Vanessa, we have a few questions for you. The first one is you mentioned struggling with a gambling addiction. How do you think these ads contribute to managing your urges?
So in my opinion, I feel like the ads are honestly like motivation. They keep me fired up, and every time I see one, I think, yeah, that's me next. It's not like they make me want to gamble more. They just remind me that winning is possible, so I can't see the harm in that.
Do you ever find yourself thinking that these ads are just everywhere, no matter how hard you try to avoid them?
Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere, but that's because gambling is a popular hobby. I don't mind it, though. Every time I see one, it's like a little reminder for me to keep going. And if anything, it gets me more excited, like I said before. I mean, it's like they're not forcing you. These ads are not forcing you to place a bet. I choose to, and those ads just get me in the right headspace for it. I feel like everyone is being a bit melodramatic about these ads, especially the podcaster giving these fake facts. Nobody is forcing the viewers. At the end of the day, it's your choice.
Do you think gambling ads could be doing more harm than good, especially when they seem to glamorize the big winning without showing the consequences?
I can agree and say that ads are showing the good part, but that's like every other advertisement, not only specific to gambling. Why would you show the boring stuff? No one wants to see a guy losing some change. These ads are just showing you what's possible. It's on me actually, and every other person who gambles to keep their head in the game. If I lose, it's on my fault, not these ads.
But you also have to keep in mind that it can affect you in other ways, not only financially, your family, and your social life. I've seen these type of cases before.
Okay, and what does that have to do with me? I don't speak to my family, but that's my own choice anyways.
Vanessa, we're trying to help you here. We're not trying to berate you. We actually have a message from your mother. Vanessa, honey, I love you so much. You need to work on your addiction. You are hurting everyone, mostly Dad. He is sick and wants to see you. I hope to see you soon, baby. Mom loves you.
Actually, I'm not talking to that girl since she doesn't want to give me any more money. A mother is honestly supposed to support her kids and not hurt them, and she's hurting me.
Family issues aside, what is the main thing you gamble on? Is it sports? Is it anything other than that?
Yeah, so honestly, this is my favorite question to get asked. And as a university student, someone who's young, I really do enjoy watching sports. So I love betting on it, and it makes me so much money.
Oh, so like football, soccer.
Football, soccer, swimming, Olympics, everything, honestly. You should honestly start doing it.
Actually, did you know that 5 to 8 people are negatively affected by your gambling addiction?
okay? Like, I don't really care.
Vanessa, I know you're a good person and you look very strong. I know you can get through this and get back to your family. Family is very important. What do you do on Christmas, actually?
So, I mean, I celebrate by myself, and, like, I feel like I'm fine doing that. Like, I don't miss anybody. Like, I'm perfectly fine.
So you're telling me you're fine being alone?
Okay. Like, sometimes I do miss my mom. Sometimes.
This is why you should change your life around.
You know what? Like, you might be right, only because I do miss speaking to my mom, and I just found out that my dad has cancer, and it wasn't even from him. I should probably speak to him. You know what? Also, now that I think about it, I think the ads are kind of everywhere. Like, every time I log on my phone, there's an ad for a new casino app. I hear that jingle on TV, and it gets me thinking, maybe just one more game. I never really realized how much these ads can get in your head. Like, it's not like I want to gamble, but sometimes it's hard for me to avoid them when they're just constantly there and in my face. It gets inside of your head, and it starts messing with you mentally. And socially, I feel like I don't even want to talk about it because everyone just says, well, you choose to do it, which is true. But then again, it's everywhere. And I start to feel like it's not only on me. So how do I change this? I need help for the sake of my family.
There are 2 therapists right here who can help you.
Yes, Vanessa, we can help you. We offer free counseling for gambling addictions.
Yes, you can book an appointment through our website.
Thank you guys. Honestly, I really needed a reality check, and I feel like I don't talk about my addiction enough. I even forget it's there sometimes.
No problem, Vanessa. This is what we're here for. All right, this is all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode and hope to see you again on the Wednesday Learning Lab.